would you like to receive a power sport boat with an inboard motor? Well, it's the makings of an amusing but expensive lesson from our consumer reporter, Randy Ripplinger.
And one of those lessons about taking orders over the telephone and winning prizes and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Throwing away $300 may not be very funny, but in this case, what you get out of the deal is really no joke at all. This is one of those boiler room operations from Southern California. They call you up on the phone. Telephone solicitors who are out to get your money by making you believe that you've won a prize, then getting you to pay for it. Well, these people call all the time. The State Department of Attorney General's office says there are 95% of all the boiler room operators operating come from Southern California, and they're growing, doubling every year. So we've investigated that. There's a company operating right now that says it has a prize for you that you just can't refuse, and here's how it goes down. Imagine getting a letter offering you a power sport boat with an inboard motor. Several companies are running the scheme: Business Printers of America, U.S. Business Printers, and Creative Design Consultants. But ask consumer protection officials whether you should take such a deal.
I would hang up. Say no thank you. They can buy that product locally for a lot cheaper and a lot less problems.
But we're intrigued, so we called to claim our boat last May. Catch number one: to claim my prize, I've got to order some ballpoint pens from Business Printers of America. The smallest order, the salesman says, is 75 pens.
What is the total of the order then?
75 of the pens would run you $239.25.
Holy smoke, that's a lot of money for pens.
Well, this is a premium quality product, Mr. Halder. This is not a cheap throwaway. It's not designed to be.
We pay the man, then several weeks and several phone calls later, the pens finally arrive. The 75 plastic pens cost over $3 each. In town, the same order would have cost 75 cents a pen. And what about the boat? Well, there's this certificate enclosed. They want another $69.90 for freight charges. The telephone solicitor assures us, though, that the boat is well worth it.
The boat itself is blue and an off-white color. That includes your oars.
And how fast will this power sport boat move, I query?
It'll move you through the water. Now, this is a completely loaded boat. Not the people in it, but the boat. Loaded to the hilt. And that was with 4 people. I think we figured it out at about 3 to 5 knots.
Okay, another $70, but several months and many phone calls pass before the boat arrives. In a box, it's a plastic raft. And what do they mean, battery not included? The answer comes when I extract the motor from the box. This is an inboard motor. There's a little plastic pump, too. And the boat itself, I am disgusted. Undaunted, though, I gather a small crew together to launch our craft. Takes a while to pump it up, long enough for the scoffers to pass by. This is a power sport boat with inboard motor.
Inboard motor?
That's what they said. The motor installs easily, as does the plastic propeller. At last, the 3-man news boat is launched, and the first man aboard gets his feet wet fast.
Hey, wait, we've sprung a leak. Oh, no. We've got a leak. Oh, I know, it's coming in through the motor.
And it goes downhill from there.
Okay, guys, here goes. Don't steer it. We've got full power. No, don't roll, don't roll. Let's see what
As it turns out, it's a good thing we didn't get far. The river traffic was heavy, and we have no way to steer.
The motor quit for... Whoa! Are we having fun now? Come on, don't kill. Don't kill.
It'll move you through the water. Now, this is a completely loaded boat. Not the people in it, but the boat. Loaded to the hilt. And that was with 4 people. I think we figured it out at about 3 to 5 knots. The boat itself is blue and an off-white color. That includes your oars. It's a pretty doggone strong motor, and if you take care of the boat motor, needless to say, it'll help you out also.
Consumer protection officials would have warned us about such prizes.
We have never had a company that's told us they got the prize they were promised. And if they got any prize at all, it wasn't worth what they were saying. All I can say to consumers is they've got to protect themselves, because there's very little that we can do for them.
Business Printers of America, we learned today, has already changed names, and if you want any of the pens, however, I've got a whole handful of them. You can have them.
I like that boat and the propeller. That was great.
It's all yours.